and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a diary series of me dealing with the novel coronavirus or COVID-19. So I'm just going to explain some of my symptoms and let you guys know where I'm at. This all started on Saturday night with simple sneezing. Saturday day, I was fine. I went out. I went thrifting. I went to go visit a friend who came from out of town. I went to go visit another friend who was at home. And then Saturday in the evening, around dinner time, I started sneezing and it just all went downhill from there. What started with a simple sneeze ended up with coughing and a really bad headache. I remember on Saturday, I took 2 Aleve and I went to bed. I don't remember if I fell asleep right away, but I remember just being in the bed. I might have just been like watching some stuff on my phone or something, but I was feeling really bad Saturday night. I'm pretty sure I had a fever Saturday night, but I never tested myself for a fever. Sunday day, the whole family stayed home from church because I told my husband, I said, I'm not going to be able to go to church today. I just don't feel well. And if you know me, I don't get sick bad enough to stay out of work and church and stuff like that. So I was feeling really bad on Sunday, stayed home all day Sunday. Monday, my husband and the kids left. They went to school and work. I was still feeling really bad on Monday. Monday was the first day I tested my temperature and I was at 100 point something. And Monday got really bad with the sneezing, the coughing, lots of mucus, lots of congestion, as you can hear now. That Monday, 3 days into it, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Day 3 into this, I'm experiencing flu-like symptoms. So coughing, sneezing, runny nose. No sore throat, but I am really congested right here in my face. Lots of mucus and also body aches, chills. I want to be under the covers because I feel cold, but then I want to kick off the covers because I'm feverish and I feel hot. So there's been a lot of covers, no covers, covers, no covers, and like me placing myself in different parts of the house. At one point I was outside on the patio because I wanted to feel the warmth of the sun. But most of the day Monday I was in the bed. I also have been using my sauna that I have. I have a dry heat infrared sauna, and if you don't know anything about the sauna, using a dry heat infrared sauna, it heats your body from the core out, so from the inside out, and kind of induces a fever and also pulls out toxins. So anytime I get sick, anytime I feel any bit of sickness, there's some things that I like to do for my own personal health, and one of them is use the sauna. Another thing that I like to do is drink lots of baobab, which is very high in vitamin C. And if you go over to my Facebook page at Sincerely Mrs. Griffin, I did post about all the benefits of using baobab and where you can get some if you guys are interested in that. You can check that out on my Facebook page or on my Instagram page, both named Sincerely Mrs. Griffin. So today it's Tuesday. This is day 4 of dealing with symptoms. I'm out of work again today, and because I work on a college campus, we actually go through some procedures to be allowed to come on campus. So if you have certain symptoms, they ask you to stay home from campus, which is, that's perfectly fine. That's what a lot of universities are doing to try and keep the campus population healthy. They don't want sick people around well people because that creates more sickness. So I'm home for day 2 from work, and today is the day that I actually set up an appointment at my local urgent care to get tested for the flu and for coronavirus. So with the urgent care, I had to call because they ask people who think they have COVID-19 to call first and make an appointment. And the receptionist that I talked to explained it like this. She said, you will arrive and let them know that you are a potential COVID patient. And then once you get checked in, you'll be ushered into a VIP suite. Just kidding. You'll just be taken to a private room so that you're not with the population of people sitting in the lobby. So that's at about 2 hours away. I'll leave from here and go to that appointment, and then I'll be tested for both. I'm really hoping that they have like the rapid response testing so I can find out if I do have coronavirus or if I do have the flu. So I'm not sure if this is the flu. I have had some family members who have been recently diagnosed with the flu, so maybe the flu is getting started much sooner this year, because why not? It's 2020. 2020 is just doing whatever she wants to do. So I'll keep vlogging about the symptoms I'm having and how I'm feeling. There's tons of videos out there. We all pretty much have the same symptoms, the flu-like symptoms, the body ache. One thing that I have not had is any breathing issues aside from just being congested and a lot of mucus having to blow my nose. But as far as any like deep breathing issues from my lungs, I haven't experienced any of that, any wheezing, shortness of breath, anything like that. So I am thankful that those symptoms have not shown up. But one symptom that did show up this morning, and I think actually now that I think about last night when I was eating dinner, and I have not been eating a whole lot. I've been trying to drink, but even that is like hard to do. Right now, my priority is just to sleep. So I've been trying to force myself to drink some stuff, and last night I felt well enough to eat part of my dinner. I ended up throwing away most of it just because I couldn't stomach eating. It was just difficult to do the action of eating. So last night, now that I think about it, and then this morning, I cleaned my kids' bathroom, cleaned out their tub, and I could not smell the cleaner that I was using. And I was using a Lysol lemon scented cleaner in their tub. And then this morning, I decided to wipe down our stainless steel fridge because it had fingerprints and a bunch of stuff on it. And I was using a homemade vinegar water mixture to wipe down the fridge, and my kids were like, "Ooh, what's that smell? What's that smell?" And when they started asking what the smell was when I realized that I couldn't smell it. One thing that I have been able to do as far as eating is I've been drinking bone broth. And yesterday I was able to taste the bone broth because I put some cayenne in it, and it tasted spicy to me. But this morning I went to go make the same bone broth, and I put the same amount of cayenne, just a dash, that I normally would put in it, and I could not taste the spiciness of it. So I put in 3 more dashes of cayenne, a whole lot of cayenne, and I still could not taste the spiciness of it. The only thing I could taste was the heat of the broth from it being microwaved. And it actually burnt my tongue this morning. I could feel that, the heat of it, and then burning my tongue, but I could not taste the spiciness of it. So hopefully today when I go to the doctors, I'll be able to get tested and get some answers, and I will document the rest of this.
Miss Griffin?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jesse.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so I'm at the urgent care, and they said about 3 days for me to get my test back. The first guy that came, he said 3 to 5 days, and then the PA that came, she said 2 to 3 days, so I'm just gonna say 3 days. And then they did a flu test on me too, and she said that will take 20 minutes, so I'm just waiting to see what is gonna be it. And I'm freezing, so I brought my pink blanket with me. Ooh, excuse me, because I'm freezing cold. But everyone looking at me like I'm an alien with 3 heads. You should see all the gear they're wearing just to be safe, to make sure they don't get it. But she said I should isolate at the house and stay in one room. So I guess I'm going to sleep in the guest bedroom from now on, and have my husband like spray down the rest of the house. Or maybe I'll sleep in the master bedroom so I can use the master bed and bath, and then have everybody else. Yeah, that's actually a better idea because I have a bathroom in there. Probably have my husband sleep in the guest bedroom, and then they can just use the guest bathroom, or the kids' bathroom as we call it, to take care of themselves, and I'll just be like a hermit in the room by myself. Yay! Flu test was negative, so there you have it. Now I have to wait 3 days to get the rest of my results in.